Good morning, students. Now we are going to see the last three stanza of the poem The Ant and the Cricket by adapted from Aesop Fables. Before that, we will recall the previous stanza. I mean, the cricket asked help from the ant. Further, the ant replied, "We the ants, we never borrow, we never lend to anyone." Like that, the ant replied. So, the poor cricket was standing there. Okay, let us see the remaining. So, in the sixth stanza, here, "But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay anything by when the weather was warm? Quacked the cricket, not I." Okay, in this stanza, the ant asked a question to the cricket because the cricket didn't have any food for the winter season. It found that his cupboard was empty. That's why it approached the help to the ant. Okay, so here, "But tell me, dear cricket," he asked very kindly to the cricket, "tell me, did you lay anything by? Did you lay means here save or deposit?" Did you deposit or did you save anything for the winter season? Like that, the ant asked the cricket. When the weather was warm during the summer season, did you have anything for your hard times? I mean the winter season. So here, summer season it is referred to good time, and the winter season is referred to hard times. We can say. Okay. So here, like that, the ant asked the cricket, "Do you deposit anything? Do you save anything for your future?" Like that, the ant asked the cricket. "Quack the cricket, not I." For that, the cricket replied. The word quack means said, we can say. Okay, so here the word quack means said. It's an old English. Nowadays we are not using this word, but in the poetry, the poets have used only word. So the cricket replied, and it said, "Not I didn't have anything for my future, I didn't save anything." Like that, it said to the ant. Okay. In the seventh stanza, "My heart was so light that I sang day and night. For all nature looked gay, for all nature looked gay. You sang, sir, you say." For that, the cricket said, "My heart was so light, my heart was cheerful. I felt happy throughout the summer season. I was enjoying my life in a very happy manner." So here, life means happy, or we can say cheerful or joy or gladness. Okay, like that we can say. My heart was so happy. I felt very happy during the summer season. Okay, that I sang day and night. That's why I enjoyed my happy time by singing a song day and night. Okay, I enjoy my time by singing day and night. Okay. For all nature looked gay, for all nature looked gay. So for that it said, all the nature are looking very happy, very cheerful. I found that my surroundings are looking very happy. So I forget to deposit, I forget to save food for the winter season. I enjoyed, I passed my time by singing and dancing day and night. Like that, the cricket said to the ants. Okay. So here for all nature looked gay, for all nature looked gay. These two sentences are repeated. So here the figure of speech is repetition. Okay. Repetition means it is repeated twice. Okay. Yes. And then use answer, you say. So from up to this, the cricket explained his past days, how he enjoyed the days, and how he forget to deposit or save the food for the winter season. So here and here in all the story from the cricket, and finally it said, use answer, you say. And then the ant said, okay, now also you go and sing a song and enjoy your days with singing and dancing. Okay, like that it said, you say. And the last stanza it said, go then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. The ant said, okay, now also you can enjoy your days by dancing and singing. Okay, and pass the winter season away. Like that, the ant said, and the ant refused to help the cricket. Okay, thus ending the hastily lifted the wicket. And then the ant what did? So here, the ant hastily means can say hurriedly or angrily. In a hurry, with a anger, is lifted the wicket. Lifted means here, closed the door. So wicket means here, door. It shut the door with anger, with hurry. It have no thought to help the cricket because it found that the cricket was very lazy. It forget to deposit or save the food for its future. Okay, that's why it said, you go and enjoy the winter season by singing and dancing like the summer season. Okay, and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. So here the cricket is called as a poor little cricket. Poor little cricket. No one is there to help the cricket in his hard days or hard times. Okay, it was standing outside without any help from the ant. Folks call this a failure. What's the reason for this bad situation for the cricket? So here the cricket fails to save. The cricket fails to deposit the food for the hard times, I mean the winter season, because it was very lazy. It was enjoyed the good times, but fails to save food for the winter season. That's the reason here. Okay, the main reason is the laziness of the cricket. Okay, so here folks call this a fable. I will warn it true. Okay, this line says here folks means, already I said folks means people. People call this a fable. Fable means a moral story. Moral story. So people call this a fable. Fable means a moral story. It's a poem or story, but at the end of the poem or story, definitely we will learn a moral to our day-to-day life. That is called a fable. Another one is can say allegory. So allegory means also it's a poem or story. Okay. If you go through the poem or story, at the end of the poem, definitely there will be a moral to our day-to-day life. That is called allegory. Okay, so here I will warrant it true. So a poet said definitely there will be a moral, there will be a good lesson for the leaders. Most of in the fables, the animals are used, not human beings. From the life of the animals, the poet wants to give a good lesson or good moral to the human beings. That's why it's called as a fable. Definitely there will be a good lesson or good moral to our life. Okay. So and then some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. At the last line, the poet says, give a good lesson to the human being through this poem. Okay, some crickets have 4 legs. So here the poet mentioned here, some crickets have 4 legs. Already I explained about the crickets and insect. Okay, it's similar to the grasshopper. Okay, so few crickets have 4 legs. That is cricket. So here and some have 2. So here in this line, some means here human beings. The human beings are also behaving like the cricket. They are very lazy. They are forget to have hard work and planning, and they forget to save or deposit their money in their good times or in the good days. During their hard times, according to the point in the winter season, they are suffering a lot for the food. So it's all the main reason is the laziness. We should avoid laziness. We have learned a good moral from this poem. We should not be like the cricket, and we should be like the ant which save, deposit the food for its future. It's a very good moral to our day-to-day life. So we should not waste money. We should not waste time. We should have a good planning for our future. We should have hard work during the good times, and we should save the money for our future. It will help us in our critical situation. We should not waste our money, our time. We should be active like the ant. So here, cricket is compared to human being. It's an insect. It is compared to human being. So here the figure of speech is metaphor. In the figure of speech is metaphor. Okay. So in this 7 stanza, the rhyming words are there: light, night, gay, and so these are the rhyming words. So here these 2 lines, it's called repetition. Okay, we should go through the poem and once again, and we will recall all the concepts in this poem. This is the moral from this poem. Okay, we should not be lazy like the cricket, and we should be active. We should deposit. We should save food and money for our future. Okay, thank you.